So, recently in the Roblox drama community, a lot has happened since I last uploaded a month ago. One of the biggest Roblox creators, Parlo, in this community, is just gone. And he got exposed for some pretty bad stuff. I'll get into it later in this video, but wow. Who would have thought that Parlo himself, the biggest complainer, got exposed for something like this? Honestly, I'm not surprised. I am a little bit disappointed though, because I did look up to Parlo just a bit. So it's kind of sad and disappointing to see this. I mean, some of my thumbnails, as you can see, are obviously inspired by his, but you get the message. Now, obviously, the dude is just going absolutely crazy at this point. I mean, his channel got terminated, he lost everything, everyone's against him right now, so, he's in a pretty bad spot, and he's obviously not the victim here. So, I will just be summarizing the stuff he did in this video for the sake of time. So, I'm gonna go over the one that everyone knows already, and that is the GoFundMe scam that he did. So, yeah, he bought a phone and a gaming laptop, I think, and he bought a plane ticket to go meet with his friend, or whatever it was, and get freaky with them. And that's a whole separate situation. But the thing was, he said the GoFundMe money got given to him after he did all that, but it still doesn't really matter because you told people you were running low on money and you needed help, and you spent well over at least a couple thousand on useless things when you could have been saving up so that you didn't need a GoFundMe. Now, regarding the plane ticket he went to go see his quote-unquote friend and get freaky with, he posted a document about that, and he went into, disturbing detail about it to his audience of minors, which is probably something you shouldn't do because most of the people that watch your channel are, again, minors, and it was just really weird to see, especially since the document is 75 pages long. What's funny in all this is that he said that he got SA'd by this supposed friend called Wolfgang, when clearly that wasn't the case, and they were both agreeing on it, kinda. There was no clear communication, but they were both openly flirting with each other days before the meetup. I mean, he even admits that they were both in the shower, and he looked away uncomfortably, but he didn't say no, and they still ended up doing something sexual. So then all that proved was that he was lying about the situation and left a ton of details out of it. I think the most hilarious part of all this, though, is the purple dildo he called Cinderella that he used, or he said that he was going to use on Wolfgang. I think that's hilarious. Why do you have a purple named Cinderella? Parlo, what are we doing, man? And I can't forget to mention that Wolfgang isn't innocent in this at all either. They're both not victims, and they are both guilty of a lot of stuff that they did together. See, after a user that Parlo and Wolfgang were both in a group chat with turned 18, Wolfgang started being weird towards them and basically just waited for them to turn 18 to get sexual with them. Even having a separate group chat just to send explicit photos of himself 6 days after he turned 18. Now, this pretty much sums up a lot of the Parlo situation, but if you want more information on it, go to one of Parlo's ex-friends' videos like Guamgo or something and watch their video because they explain it a lot better than I can. But if you watched this far, let me know your thoughts on what happened to Parlo, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.